Hello, I'm Paul,
And I'm Scott.
and welcome to DC.
I'm proud.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of the Martha v. Martha season. We've just covered the Batman Superman movie, World's Finest, from 1998, which was an animated film, and we're coming to our second animated film of this season, Superman Batman Public Enemies from 2009. How are you, Scott?
I'm good. I'm ready for this one.
Excited to talk about it with
we
you.
made it.
So, yes, as I said, this is an animated film, Superman Batman Public Enemies from 2009, directed by Sam Liu. It stars Tim Daly as Superman. He's back again. He's back again.
Back
Kevin
again.
Conroy as Batman. He's back again.
Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown as Lex Luthor. He's
Back
back
again.
I don't think we have to say anything else, do we?
No, that's it.
It's got a plot description of United States President Lex Luthor used the oncoming trajectory of a kryptonite meteor to frame Superman and declare a $1 billion bounty on the heads of the Man of Steel and his partner in crime, Batman. That was a very long sentence. Have you got any facts about this film,
I've
Scott?
got a few.
Okay.
Got a few. Much of the voiceover work was done with the actors all in the same room in order to let them play off one another.
Great stuff.
Which I like it when animated films do that because
Yeah.
it's just they do that for the Shrek films as well and stuff like that.
Nice.
Which we've got another one coming out as well.
Yeah, we have.
2026 or 25. Although they are mentioned by name, Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne, respectively, do not make an appearance.
Oh, shit. I never thought about that. They don't, do they?
No.
No.
When Superman confronts President Lex Luthor in his hideaway stronghold, Luthor blurts out, "Hello, Sunshine." And this is a homage to the Donovan song, Sunshine Superman.
Oh, there you go. Do you know that song?
No, I haven't got a clue. And then I have a list of something, but that's part of my notes, so
Okay. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
oh.
So, I've seen this film before.
I have not. What a fucking surprise.
There you go. The table's set. Shall we just go straight
Go
into
for
it?
it.
I think this is
I'm
the
ready.
best way to do this. So, there's been a market crash. All the things going to shit in America like it always does. And as well as that, Lex Luthor is going for president.
He is.
And there's a little news broadcast that says 22% indicate a preference for getting fucked in the arse with a red hot poker, which is in relation to 22% of people who are in favour of Lex becoming president.
Yeah.
Which I thought was quite good.
What a stronghold to have. Jesus Christ.
What a way to open a
Well,
film.
honesty is the best policy, I suppose, isn't it?
It's like fleets through time in this like beginning bit because suddenly Lex is just president.
Yeah.
Now.
And
He's got a little armada with him.
he has.
Captain Atom, Black Lightning, Power Girl with her big boobs,
Yep.
Katana, and Major Force. And they're all under Luthor's control. And he basically says, superheroes are not allowed to function anymore.
No. Do you know what? I've not seen it all, but a lot of this film particularly reminds me of The Boys.
Okay.
Just in the sense of superheroes on the bad side,
Yeah.
and then so many superheroes appearing, and just the fights and stuff like that. I don't know what it is. Just I had reminiscence of The Boys, but I've not even finished it yet.
I mean, if we had Lex Luthor breastfeeding someone or breastfeeding on someone at some point, that would have been
That's true.
a very nice image.
Yeah.
But I love The Boys. The Boys is great. I recommend watching The Boys.
I'm
Scott.
only on season 1. So.
Yeah. And that's it. That's the opening. We get this really cool opening scene.
love these credits.
Yeah, really cool.
Because the music is very similar to the closing credits of Wonder Woman 2017.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Very, very similar. But it just feels like a real film, like a proper like.
Yeah. Like you're about to witness something.
You don't just. It's not just a short credits. It's literally the whole credits, like all of it.
And it's like this. I love the like. It's like the American flag, isn't it? And it like kind of merges into the Batman logo and the Superman logo, and they all like, and then the Superman and Batman logo merge together.
Yeah, it's a lot of merging of the Batman and Superman in this.
Love it. Really, really cool.
As much as I want, but
it really sets you up for the film.
Sets you up.
Anyway.
It does.
And our first thing we encounter in the film is Superman's chasing down a car.
Superman is fucking hench in this film.
He is.
He's like built like a brick shit house.
He's got his eyes out.
He's got his eyes out. He's actually got eyes.
There's no dots in this.
No dots in this one. I don't know why that upsets me so much. I really don't.
But he's basically outside of the law now. So he has other superheroes coming after him because he's not supposed to be doing this.
No, he's not.
And all the while, this guy's in the car going, "I'll shoot myself."
And he's like, hold on a second. No, you won't.
Just shoots for his... Does he shoot for his arm or does he shoot the
I think
gun?
he shoots the gun.
Okay. It's a good little moment.
And then you've got, obviously, the arrival of
The Armada.
Lex's Armada.
This is called
yes.
Lex's Armada,
Lex's
rather than name
Armada.
everyone. But
I do have to say, Power Girl,
yes. What do you think about Power Girl?
problematic.
Well, let me tell you, she's just problematic anyway. Do you want me to just show you some images of Power Girl right now?
I don't. You're going to, though, aren't
Your
you?
biggest, they could turn you straight.
I don't think so, Bane. I do not think so.
So don't imagine that this film has created Power Girl into this image.
Right.
She just comes like this. In many ways.
That's not why.
The men who made her are coming like this too.
Oh my God, she looks awful.
You know this wasn't a woman who made this.
No.
No, it looks like Sydney Sweeney or something.
It did look like Sydney Sweeney, you're right. Problematic, yeah, because of the way she looks, but also because of who plays her.
Oh shit, who plays her?
Alison Mack from Smallville.
Right.
So
I need to find this person.
she was arrested on charges of sex trafficking conspiracy,
What?
forced labour conspiracy, because she was part of a multi-level marketing company which was described as a cult.
Holy shit.
She pleaded guilty to racketeering conspiracy charges and was sentenced to 3 years in prison.
The fuck?
And
Well,
was in
she
Smallville.
is controversial, isn't she?
She is. She was in Smallville. I can't remember who she played in Smallville.
Bloody hell.
Chloe.
I never watched Smallville.
Love Smallville. Yeah. So I was quite upset about that.
Jesus Christ, I never knew that. That's
Yes.
nuts. Well,
I thought you.
I thought she was controversial in one way. Seems like she's controversial in many
more than
ways.
that. I thought you knew that, to be honest.
No, I didn't. That's nuts, mate. Well, yeah. She's not in a good light in any sense of the word in this.
No.
Apart from being a good person in the end, a good character.
Blah blah blah
But,
blah blah.
You know, we don't need to talk about her ever again then.
No, we don't. Oh, apart from later.
What we do find out, a kryptonite meteor is hailing towards Earth. It's going to destroy Earth in 7 days. And Lex needs to come up with a plan. He's got Amanda Waller on his side.
He has.
Nice to see Waller again.
It is nice to see her, but I don't feel she's as strong as.
No. She's like an underling in this.
Yeah. Like,
She does kind of...
you're brooding, Amanda.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, where they take it as well.
Oh, I did not see that coming at all.
Jesus. We'll talk about that
I was
in a
like,
bit.
that wasn't consent.
So he basically... Amanda's trying to talk
Consent
some
is
sense into him.
sexy.
Amanda's trying to talk some sense into him and tell him that you need Superman as like a backup plan.
Yes.
Because if
you
your
can't
plan
get rid of
doesn't
this.
work,
Yeah.
his plan is to shoot some not torpedoes, that's underwater, some missiles
Yeah.
at the meteor. And if that doesn't work, he's going to need Superman on his side, which is true. He should have a backup plan. But he wants all the credit for himself.
He does.
He doesn't want Superman to get any of that kind of hero
because he's-
worship.
All big president, and I think we know what America think about presidents and
Yes.
stuff like that, so
He wants Superman to work for him,
he does.
basically. But he's never going to do it on
No.
his own terms. And all the while, Superman and Batman, I think they're in the Batcave at this point, and they're seeing what's going down. And because Lex wants to meet with Superman
Yes.
about this whole situation to maybe get him on
Discuss man
side.
to man.
Yeah. And Batman's telling him just don't go, basically, because it's all going to be a trap.
But Superman's like, I'm going anyway.
Yeah.
Don't
And
care what you
he just
say.
says, when it all goes south, don't count on me to save you.
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to have to
You're
save
going,
him, Batman.
exactly. Exactly.
I love that Superman is this all-powerful man, but he needs Batman to come along and
Yeah,
save
of course
him.
he does.
Of course, we all do. So they go and meet. And as we said, Lex wants Superman to be his backup plan and work for him. That's the key words. He wants him to work for him.
Yep.
And that just kind of grinds Superman's gears. So he ends up grabbing Lex by the throat. All of this is being filmed.
Chucking him to the floor.
All part of the plan. But his bodyguard is Metallo,
He is.
the kryptonite-fueled robot, who basically just beats the hell out of Superman.
He does.
Yeah. But luckily, someone's here to save the day. Batman turns
Batman's
up.
here. But, like, not after... He is shot with a
Such a good
crypto gun.
Such a good image, man.
It was the whole, like, he picked up the bullet and his hand turned into the gun with the bullet
so
inside.
Cool.
Yeah,
so
it's
bloody
really
cool.
good.
And shoots me into a grave.
Yeah. And then they get buried alive, pretty much.
Yes.
This is where I text you while I was watching it. This is where that whole stuff started to happen. The sexual tension between these two,
What, because they're so close in a grave?
from here all the way through, is insane. Like, I was literally, he smiled at him and I was like, oh my God, kiss already. What are you doing? Like,
Needs to get this fan fiction going. I'm sure there's loads of fan fiction out there.
I might have looked. But honestly, like, I think the sexual tension between them was just out of this
Let me
world.
ask you a question. Have you, in your life,
What you,
ever seen a Batman Superman porno?
yes.
Have you? I knew you would have. I mean, I'm not saying I've never seen, like a Harlequin and a Wonder Woman.
Oh, boring.
But that's a great image.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
What kind of lines?
Do
Do you bleed? Oh, fucking hell.
Do you bleed? That's gross. Do you bleed?
Well, I'm quite tired. Let's move away from this.
Let's move away from
Okay.
it. I'll send you the video. So you, can
I don't need to see
you
it.
don't need to. You could just hear the lines. You don't have to hear anything else.
The lines. It's got lines.
It's got lines. Oh no, you caught me.
So they're trapped. They're trapped in a
Grave. Yes.
and
They blow themselves.
yeah, they basically blow.
I don't know how they do it. They literally blow themselves
So
up unless Superman wrapped himself around Batman.
That's pretty much what happened.
See?
He needed to take the brunt
He-
of the force
I bet he did.
away from Batman. It's going to turn into a sexual chemistry between Batman and Superman for the rest of the thing, and then
Because it's there.
and basically, Batman blows them out of the grave with his bombs, and Superman's slightly weakened anyway because he's got this kryptonite.
Kryptonite bullet near his heart.
Yes, and before it heals, they need to get it out.
Yes.
So they basically need to go downwards because they don't want to go up because Metallo's going to
Yeah.
see them. By the way, Metallo also sees someone appear
Yes.
behind him at this point.
And then
He goes, "Oh, why are you here?" Obviously,
we're back
know.
to Superman and
Everyone's
Batman.
seen this. We know what's going on.
Yes. He did.
So they're in the sewers,
Arm in arm.
arm in arm, cuddling
They do.
each other.
Rap. They do.
Yeah, they're going. They're talking. I like the little conversation they're having about. They're talking about Magpie and how Magpie's dead.
Yes.
And why do the good villains always die?
Who's a good villain? What's a good villain?
Nice little. I really enjoy the chemistry between Batman and Superman. in this.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
They
agree.
got some really fun lines
And
between them.
I think it's because it's only Batman and Superman, as in Clark and
Yeah.
Bruce aren't around.
Yeah,
And this is why I feel like about all the way through the sexual tension is there.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they both smile at each other,
Mm-hmm.
then as soon as Superman mentions Lois, Batman gets moody and broody.
it's true.
And it's like, what are you talking about her for?
Yeah.
I'm here, she's not.
There is a moment when he's supposed to show up and he goes, "Why are you late?" And he goes, "You don't want to know." And he goes, "Lois, I don't want to know."
Yeah, fuming. Absolutely fuming.
That's true. Yeah, but great stuff between them. Great chemistry.
It is. And then
They're approached. They see someone in the distance, and it's Alfred with a
Alfred with a
shotgun.
shotgun.
Yeah, love it. Alfred with a shotgun.
who is there?
Can't you see? They're literally lit up.
It's me, Alfred.
He's got bad vision. You know,
He's an old man.
he's old man. So they get the kryptonite out of his chest. They stop it from going into his heart. But they do see that someone has murdered Metallo.
They have. Well,
And everyone's blaming
Superman.
which is I mean, they got him dead to rights. They got footage of him smashing a car on top of Metallo.
That's true.
It's like you can
And
just
then he's
assume that it's him.
Melted down into nothing.
Exactly. So,
And then comes a $1 billion reward
oh yes,
for Superman.
the bounty on his head.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like how at one point, how does it go? Bruce is basically trying to prove that he can't prove his own innocence because he said, "Oh no," that's what he says. But you were there. You know it was there. And it's like, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I was there.
I was
no one's
there.
ever going to believe.
One hero for another. Okay, fine. And then I must say, I was extremely happy to see one of my favourites, Banshee.
Yes, Banshee appears. Because they basically have to... They break into LexCorp.
Yes.
Because they're trying to basically get some evidence, aren't they? This is the "you're late" bit.
Yeah.
Where he turns up late. He's seeing Lois. And
Which ruins everything.
at this point as well, he says they're going down into the building. And he said, "I could have carried you."
There you go.
And he says,
Christ.
"Between you and me, I hate that." And he has to carry him later on, which is funny.
Well, there you go.
But they can smell something. It's the body of Metallo. He's very stinky.
Yeah.
He's stinking up LexCorp. And
Why though?
I don't know
He's
why.
rotting or
No, no.
he's been melted? Like,
Melted. I mean, he's burnt
yeah,
metal. I
suppose
guess that's
so,
smelly.
yeah.
They, I don't think they get anything from that, do they?
They don't get nothing because people appear.
Yeah. They go outside and Banshee immediately appears. She attacks Superman
Everyone else attacks Batman.
and everyone else attacks Batman. So you have like Killer
Frost,
Captain
Mr.
Cold,
Freeze,
Mr. Freeze, yeah.
Icicle.
And then everyone just starts turning up. It's like, who we got? Solomon Grundy,
Mongol,
Mongol,
Lady
Shiva,
Shiva, Nightshade, Gorilla
Do we
Grodd,
write them all in the same order?
Kestrel, Giganta, Copperhead, Black Manta, Brimstone,
There you go.
Catman,
I didn't
Deadshot,
even write all of them down.
Shrike, Despero, Black Spider, Cheetah, King Shark, Bane.
This is
Parasite.
the trivia. This is the trivia you got.
It is. Captain Boomerang,
Yeah, I saw him.
Riot. You know what?
Fantastic.
Great scene.
Great.
Absolutely loved it.
So great.
Absolutely loved it.
It's just constant array. They're trying to fight them all off.
It was just so funny. Just so good.
Yeah.
I really loved it.
And I love when, like, before everyone else starts appearing, Solomon Grundy is attacking Batman, and he can just speak like normal. But obviously, Solomon Grundy only says Solomon Grundy born on a Monday, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, why can he speak? And it's because he's being mind controlled by Gorilla Grodd, and they're all being mind controlled by Gorilla Grodd.
Are they?
Maybe, or maybe it's just that handful that were there at the beginning.
But I thought they were all. No, maybe. I don't know.
I can't remember if Gorilla Grodd does Gorilla Grodd get knocked out.
Yeah, because he's got the thing around his neck and Superman pulls him off the
I
building.
can't remember if all the villains turn up afterwards or Gorilla Grodd.
After.
Oh, okay.
A
So
few
maybe,
turn up first.
maybe Gorilla Grodd's only,
And then
he's only
the rest of them appear across the pond.
maybe he's only mind controlling about 4 of them. Maybe.
Yeah.
Either way, Gorilla Grodd's there as well.
Mm.
So yeah, so many villains, so much fun. And King, did you say King Shark?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheetah's there.
Yes.
Yes. She's back on
Catman.
the pod. Yep, Catman's there. Yep. And this amazing line as well, which just happens now. And Batman says, the cheek of it, Batman says to Superman, I bet it's pointless to tell you to leave. Right? And he says, obviously, like, I'm not going to leave.
No.
Your funeral. And then Superman says, already had one.
Already had one. And why?
Great. Because Superman died.
He did.
He died. We've seen that film.
We have.
And we're going to see it again.
We have. Can't wait.
Yeah, wonderful. It's a massive fight.
It is a
between all
great
of them.
scene.
Really great.
It's just fun to see everyone's power and stuff like that. That's why I as soon as Banshee appeared, I was like,
This is great.
she's great. Silver Banshee, sorry.
Eventually, Captain Atom turns up. All of him and the Lex Luthor Armada, let's call it, Starfire's there as well.
Yeah.
Suddenly she's joined up with them as well. I guess it must have happened in between. And they got a warrant out for Superman's arrest. And I guess Batman's arrested at this point because he's aiding and abetting him.
Yes.
And Power Girl, she's not so sure. She knows Lex is a bit.
She knows something's wrong.
Yeah, he's a bit snide.
He's a bit
so
snide.
She's having her doubts, and they attack again. Basically, there's a little fight breaking out, and Major Force is the loose cannon. We realise at this point that he's the one.
He's the one that killed.
Yeah.
Yes.
He is the one who killed Metallo, and Power Girl smashes him, and he's basically unleashed. It's like a nuclear reactor exploding.
Yep.
It can't. It's just heating up.
And there's only one person that can take that kind of brunt. Not me. I need romance.
So, yes,
Captain Atom
Captain Atom. He's the only one who could
takes it
absorb
all.
of Major Force's force
He does.
inside his chest.
My God.
Anyway, all while this is happening, they fail to destroy the meteor. It's
Yes.
not working.
The missiles go off before it's even touched. the outer
exactly.
meteor.
Lex pretends it's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
This was only the test rockets that he was doing.
Now he plans on it actually hitting Earth altogether.
Yes, that's his plan.
And he's going to start anew.
Exactly. He just wants to be the ruler of the Ashes.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what he wants to do. Hawkman and Shazam turn up.
Yes.
They're now part of the Armada as well, I guess.
Yes.
And I love the bit where Billy Batson is on the floor. He's not. Sorry, it's Captain Marvel
He's
in this.
Captain Marvel,
It's not
yeah.
Shazam in this anymore. It's Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And he Shazams.
He does.
Batman, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I forgot that Shazam was even in this.
So did
film,
I.
Which is
Well, I've
good.
never seen it, so
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
So yes, Lex is the real loose cannon in this because he's on the side. He's kryptonite kryptonite injecting himself. I don't know
to
why.
make himself stronger, to make himself
Does it
Superman
help
weaker
him?
around him. It makes him stronger, doesn't it? Because he gets.
Does it make
pulsating
Superman
and
weaker
stuff.
around him?
I think it did.
Maybe. Who knows? But anyway, he's a nutcase.
He is a nutcase.
Yes, as we
this
said.
is where the non-consensual kiss comes in.
Yes, it does.
He kisses
Fucking
Amanda.
hell.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on here?
He just wants to bang Amanda Waller, basically.
Yeah.
He wants her to be the queen to his king of the ashes
Yep.
that's left of the world after the fucking comet or
did.
meteor hits.
That consent was not there.
Yeah.
Consent
Fucking
is
hell.
important, people.
Shazam
Mm-hmm.
and Hawkman, they turn up to save the day.
They do.
But it's not,
It's not them.
It's so great because you don't even realise
No,
that it's
I mean, I feel like I had an inkling. I really did.
if only you had those dot eyes, you would have realised it was him.
because it was dark. I was like,
Yeah.
I know who this is. Of course, Batman's got his top off, and he's like,
But he's got the mask on as well.
he has.
At one point, I was thinking, wait a minute, is Batman Shazam? And I was like, no, that wouldn't
No,
work.
other way around. Other way around.
Which is great. It's a nice little moment, wonderful moment. And Amanda knows at this point, like,
That it's
just,
wrong.
Yeah, just gives them what they need
Yeah.
to fuel Lex's plan.
But however,
Because she doesn't want to bang Lex,
No,
basically.
no. She's like, "Please help me, please
that's
help
the
me."
turning point.
please help me.
And Lex is still pumping himself with kryptonite, and he gets into that classic Lex Luthor mech suit, which
does.
just looks
Before
Amazing.
wiping all the computer. Oh no. Yeah, he wipes all computers so they
yes,
don't know all the
yeah, all that's gone.
trajectory of everything.
Yes. So they have someone on the side. Hero. Toyman. We've seen Toyman before.
Hero
But this is a different kind of Toyman.
is a petulant little child.
Yes, he's a little child. He's a little bit annoying, but he's smart enough to save the day.
He's obsessed with Power Girl.
Oh yes.
Keeps mentioning her big.
I mean, if you're a little boy, of course you'd be obsessed.
No.
Little boys created this. Look, I've still got the picture up here. Look. Look who created Power Girl. You know who created Power
yeah,
Girl.
but not all little boys think like that.
It's true.
Thank you.
I'm talking about little boys like Toyman.
Well, it's a very annoying child.
Little other boys are thinking about Lex Luthor.
Well, Superman. Yeah, let's just carry on.
Yeah, because what's the line that Hero says? He
Thinking
says
about Brandon Roof again.
he's he's sorry about the X-ray goggles. Tells
yeah,
she's sorry to
and
Power
clearly
Girl.
he punched her. She punched him because one's broken.
Just looking through her outfit. You dirty dog.
Dirty dog.
But they have a massive Batman, Superman, Megazord, pretty much.
Yes.
Awesome. And it's like halfway down.
Go,
Batman
Superman,
one side.
Batman.
Flows off the tongue.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it becomes unmanageable from the desk, so Batman has to go and get in it.
Yeah. Let's do it himself.
And they do this thing of, no, don't go.
Batman's just going to go. He's going to do what he fucking wants, isn't he?
It's like a love story.
Yeah. He's just going to fly himself.
I do like the look of this whole Megabot thing. It's just like...
It must have took ages to build that. It's like you didn't need to make it look like
13 as well. Like, but what did he say? I've been working on it since I was 7.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
He's such a big fan.
All right.
But I think there's a lovely line here as well when Batman's gone off and obviously he's still fighting Lex Luthor and he says, "That was my best friend and you just killed him."
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
More than that.
More lover.
Lover. The only thing when Lex and Superman shoot off into space, Lex hasn't got a cover.
What do you
so
mean?
How can he breathe?
Hasn't he got his suit on?
Yeah, but there's nothing.
Oh, there's no hood on.
Nothing drops down.
Or maybe they didn't go.
It just encloses.
They might
this
have not
way.
left the atmosphere.
It encloses this way. I'm doing it inward, and nothing drops down.
Oh. But maybe they don't leave the atmosphere. He's stupid.
I mean,
all I can say is maybe they didn't leave the atmosphere. They didn't get far enough to leave oxygenated space.
Maybe.
But yeah, they realise that. Well, Hero tells Superman that it might be okay. Batman might still be okay. And the awesome thing is, he's inside the Batman Superman logo. It's a little fucking ship.
And Superman jumps straight up to action, straight in.
And they make sweet love on the ship.
No. But, like, literally, Superman flies towards it, see he's alive, and the smile on his face, he just beams. And I'm like, you want him.
Yeah. But does Batman really want him?
Yeah, because he mentions Lois again, and he gets moody again.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit.
Because he asks if he wants to stick around, doesn't he?
Yep.
And he says, I can't. It's late. And the sun rises.
Yep. Because it's a dark night.
Yeah, it's actually daytime. Because he only works at night. He needs to go to bed.
No, he doesn't. He needs to become Bruce Wayne.
Yes, exactly. He doesn't sleep. And that's the end of the film.
And this is where we get Lois.
Yes, but she doesn't say anything.
No, I'm glad.
Yeah.
She didn't fucking deserve it.
Yeah, they just have a little hug on the top of the building. You wanted Batman to have the hug, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I would have been game for that.
See?
It didn't need to have sexual tension. They could have just literally had a little hug and I would have been like, oh. I'll be up for it.
I need that hardcore action.
You already got it, mate. You've seen it. Great stuff. So, come on. What do you think of this film?
Loved it.
I thought it was great.
Absolutely loved it. I even loved, like... I think that the issue I have with, like, the eyes, the dotted eyes, is because he's drawn in the other one and a few that we've seen. So his face is so... I don't know how to describe it. Really, like, straight, rugged lines. So it makes him look, like, chiseled and, like, just a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, his face was a lot softer and actually drawn more human-like, which I preferred.
Yeah, I can see that.
And, like, the same with...
It drew you into the romance of
It did.
of the duo.
It did.
Clearly.
This is an 8. Loved
Same. 8 out of 10.
Loved it.
I think it's great. And the amount of villains you get.
Yeah, and just
the banter between them. It's so much fun.
And none of that facade with Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent actually just keeping in the action rather than having to be of someone else just to cover half
they
of
are
that
themselves.
Story. They are
in
themselves,
this film.
yeah.
And
it's such a fun film.
Yeah,
absolutely
really fun.
Yeah.
They make such a great double act in this.
Yeah.
More than anything. And
you got to see loads of like villains that you'll never get to see the light of day.
Yeah. It's quite nice to the order we've done it because World's Finest almost feels like the first time they interact, and this is like the second time where now they become more comfortable with each other. They're more open with each other, more relaxed, more in love. And I guess we should place this film.
Yes.
Before we say the next film we're doing, which could literally follow on again.
It could, yes.
From this one.
Okay. Go for it.
Be fun.
What we clashing with now?
Well, we
a
got
solid 8.
Solid 8 out of 10. It's only clashing with one film. Oh, it's a good. Oh, it's a hard one to place. It's Wonder Woman Bloodlines. Remember that wonderful Medusa in that?
True. Yeah, I would say Bloodlines is
You got
better.
Silver Swan.
Yeah, Bloodlines was better.
Should we
Right.
take it to Letterboxd?
Go on then.
Because I'm finding it hard to actually choose.
Fine.
I think they're both great films. So, what should we kick off first? We both got the scores up. You want to do Bloodlines or do you want to do
I'll do
Public Enemies?
Bloodlines first.
Go on then.
2.7.
It's a 3.2. This wins.
Then fair enough.
There we go.
I'm all right with that though.
Yeah, they're
Doesn't
both
bother
great.
me.
It's this also might just have recency bias. You know, I can't really tell you definitively which one I liked more, but I thought they were both great in their own way.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't we get like a load of villains in that as well? Was that film?
Which one? Bloodlines.
Yeah, because you get
Yeah,
Cheetah in
you
that.
get
you get
quite a
loads
few.
in that, don't you?
Not
Yeah.
as many as this.
Yeah, not as many as this. Because you get the Wonder Woman villains in this as well.
That's true. Cheetahs appeared.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great standing. So right now it is the 7th,
Oh wow,
our 7th best we've ever done.
that's all right. I'm all right with that.
Nice. Yeah, that's great.
What's it sandwiched between?
So Wonder Woman Bloodlines below it and Batman 1989. That's crazy to think that Batman 1989 is just one above it.
I know.
But you know, that's where it
your
stands. That's where it stands. No, do you know what the bangers that are above this?
I know.
It just goes into excellency after this. Right,
What's next, Paul?
that's it. So that was Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, and we're in the Martha season. And next, the interesting thing is, right, that Superman actually only appears in part 2 of this.
Right. Well, that's
But it's a
screwed
journey.
up this season, hasn't it?
It's a journey
fine.
to
Okay,
it.
fine.
Right.
I'll let you off.
We are doing Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Part 1.
Okay.
Which will lead us into the next episode, which will be Part 2 after that.
Okay.
So I've seen.
Are there only
these
2 parts?
films. There's only 2 parts.
Fine.
Yeah. This is obviously the massive, loved graphic novel, The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, which most people love. So it's going to be. Have you ever read it?
Read it, but I've not seen this.
Okay, interesting. So we can even discuss that on
Yes,
the
we
episode
can.
as well. So
Yes.
that's going to be fun.
I can't wait.
Can't wait to tackle that. That is next week. So thanks everyone for listening to this
Apologies
episode.
for all the sexual tension and
That's what we're all about, mate. That's what we're all about. And
we're DC and proud. Right?
exactly. We're proud of it. So
I'll show you that clip later.
bye everyone.
Bye.